going to lightly tap. Hello, hello and welcome. Are you here for your full body exam? Okay, great. Ever had one before? No? Okay, that's fine. So it won't be uncomfortable at all. In fact, it should be quite relaxing. So we have got a checklist here to go through as we go along. We'll start at the top, head area, and work our way down. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on some gloves before we get started. How has your day been so far? Good. Yeah, mine's not been too bad, thanks for asking. Have you got any concerns about anything? Okay, you don't think so? Okay, that's good. Now. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start at the top. We're going to do a little scalp and hair exam to begin with. Okay, so I'm just going to come a little bit closer here. I'm just going to feel the texture of your hair. How often would you say you wash your hair? About twice a week. Okay, that's good. Okay. So health of your hair looks pretty good. I'm just going to check the ends. Okay, not too many split ends. Do you get your hair cut often? Every few months? Okay, that's good as well. Okay, let me just move my clipboard out of the way. I'm just going to get a little bit closer. I'm just going to use this just to parting a little bit. Just going to have a look at your scalp. Any issues with dryness, tenderness? Okay, good. Okay, I can see just slight dandruff, not too bad. Just looks like a little bit of build up. Can be from shampoo or hair products, that's fine. So what I'm going to do next is check your facial symmetry. Most people don't have a symmetric face, so it's absolutely fine. I'm just going to straighten this out and then just roll some up because we don't need all of it. So I'm just going to start off, I'm just going to measure across your forehead to begin with and then downwards as well. So I'm just going to gently bring this across, just across. just going to do each cheek. Just going to come across here. We'll just see if the other side is similar. So now I'm just going to do each jawline, each side. Do this side first. Okay. Do the other side. You do look like you have a pretty symmetric face. Just put that back to the side here. Okay, I'm just going to mark off just a couple of notes here. Looks good. Okay. So next what I want to do is I'm just going to check around your jawline and cheeks for any tension, swelling, anything like that, okay? If you have any issues in them areas. Okay, that's good. So I'm just going to gently just feel across your jawline. I'm just going to go across your cheeks. Okay, everything seems good. How would you say your eyesight is? Okay. Would you wear glasses or contacts? Okay, experience any dryness? Okay, that's good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to have a check around your eyelids, eyelashes, and just underneath the eye, okay? So if you're okay just to go ahead and just look straight at my nose here. I'm just going to take a little bit of a closer look. I'm just going to have a look. I'm just going to lift your eye up. Just going to check around the eyelashes. Okay, do the other side. Okay. Any tenderness? Okay, what about this side? Just very gently. Okay, good. And just close your eyes. I'm just going to have a look at your eyelids. Okay, you can open. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I am going to slowly bring the light across and I just want you to follow, okay? So we'll start up here and just look at the light. I'll try and face it downwards a little bit so it doesn't blind you. And just gently follow the light. Okay, good. We're going to come back up. And down again. Okay, now I'm just going to do the other side. So we're going to start up here and just really slowly come down. Now what I want you to do is, again, just look at my nose. I'm going to flash the light in front of your eyes. I just want to see how your pupils react, okay? So looking straight ahead. Okay. I'm just going to do this a few times. Okay, good. And now I'm just going to do the other side. Pupils look absolutely fine. Okay, so really quickly, I have this eye chart here, and I just want you to look at this, and if I point down here, can you read these letters? Yep. This one. That's a C, not a T. This one. Okay, so that's an F, not an E. So this line here is good enough for me. Okay, so eyesight. Everything that looks good. Okay, so now what I'm going to have to do is check your ears. Any issues with your ears at all? Okay, do you clean your ears out often? And what do you use to clean them out? Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to come to your left side first, okay? I'm going to use this and I'm going to have a good look in there, okay? So I'm just going to come around here. I'm just going to have a check in your ears. Okay. You can see a little bit of build up. Nothing too concerning. Okay, let's have a good look. Any sensitivity? No, okay, good. Okay, I'm just going to come around here and check the other side now. Okay, I can see a little bit, just some slight swelling. Okay. Not too much build up. Okay. Okay, so ears, they are fine. I can see some slight swelling in the right ear. So I'd keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't turn into any kind of infection. If it does, just make sure you come back to us. Okay, so now what I want to do is just check your breathing through your nose. So what I'm going to do is first is, if you're okay, just to tilt your head back just a little bit. Just want to have a look up there, make sure there's no blockage. Okay. I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. Do you have any problems breathing through any nostril? Okay. So I'm just going to put my thumb underneath. If you're okay, just to close your mouth and just breathe quite heavily down your nose. Okay, and again. Okay, good. No blockage. Do you snore? Not that you know of. Okay, that's fine. just going to check these off. Okay, so the final section on your head and face is I just want to check your mouth, check your teeth and throat. Okay, so if you're okay to open wide, I'm going to use this to flatten down your tongue. Yep, perfect. I'm just going to have a look at the back, check the tonsils. So I can see you do still have your tonsils. Any issues with tonsillitis? No? Okay, that's really good. Okay, and then let's just check the teeth. Okay. Do you visit the dentist often, every 6 months? Okay, good. Can't see any swelling or any concerns in here. That looks all good. I'm just going to keep it in there, and if you're okay to go, perfect. Okay, all good. So that's that for that section. We're going to move on to your neck and shoulders now. So first things first, we're going to feel for your lymph nodes and thyroids. So I'm just going to be gently using my fingers down your neck and behind your ears and across your jaw. Okay, so just try and relax. Okay, so gently just using my fingers. I'm just checking for any swelling, lumps and bumps, anything that could be of concern. I'm just going to come up to the jaw now. I'm just going to come behind your ears. Okay. Everything. Can't feel anything of concern here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to now check just across your shoulders and just into your armpits. Okay. So I'm just going to gently come across your shoulders here. And I'm just going to now feel under your armpits. Again, just checking for any swelling or lumps and bumps. Okay. Okay, everything feels fine there. Okay, so now I'm going to just check for your range of motion. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my hands here and I want you to tilt your head to one side and then to the other side, okay? So I'm just going to put my hands here. If you're okay to tilt to your left. Perfect, and just hold it there. Okay, and now tilt to your right. And just tilt your face forward. Okay, and gently backwards. Okay, perfect. Just hold it there. Just trying to feel for any tension. Okay, and you can put your face back to normal. Okay, So next I just want to inspect your breathing. So first I'm just going to see how your chest rises and falls. So I'm just going to place my hand on your chest here. And I just want you to take a really deep breath in and slowly out. And just do that again for me. One more time. And out. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I just want to just check your breathing now. So I'm just going to okay, just to lift your shirt a little bit to the side. Perfect. Be a little bit cold. I'm just going to place that there. I'm just going to take Alice in. Okay. Very healthy breathing there. No concerns. Okay, so now I want to check for the alignment of your spine. So if you're okay, just to gently spin yourself around for me. Perfect. So I'm just going to trace down your spine, okay? Just want to make sure everything's nice and straight and as it should be. So just try and sit yourself as straight as you possibly can. Great posture. Perfect. And now I'm just going to trace down your back. Again, checking for any swelling, tension. I'm just going to tap around your spine. Turn yourself back around. Everything seems absolutely spot on. Okay, now I want to check your arms and hands. I want to check your joints for any stiffness, okay? So if you just want to put your arms out for me, I'm just going to gently, lightly squeeze going down each side, okay? So I'll start off with your left. Just going to gently squeeze. Check for any stiffness. Come to your right side and do the same thing. Just going to gently come down your right arm. Okay, perfect. Now if you can just put your hands out for me, just want to check the skin texture for any dryness or irritation. Okay, so I'm just going to, yeah, perfect. So have a look down your fingers. want to do a little sensitivity check on your hands. So I have these with some cute little cloud-like cotton balls, and then at the other end a little bit sharp, but not too sharp. So I'm going to run it down your hand like so, and I just want you to tell me if it feels soft or dull. Might tickle a little bit, so you might know the difference, or you should know the difference. So holding your hands out, and I'm just going to gently. How does that feel? Okay, good. What about now? Okay, good. Perfect. I'm just going to do it again. Just keep looking at me. Very soft. Perfect. Soft. 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 Perfect. Okay. Next is the abdomen area. So we're going to check for any tenderness. Do you have any stomach issues, any tightening, bloating? No? Okay. So, if you're okay just to relax yourself, I'm just going to gently push on your stomach, okay? I want to check for any tenderness, tightness, lumps, just anything that could be concerning. Okay, so relax. I'm just going to gently, just going to tap. There's a little bit of hardness there, which could be extremely minor bloating. But that's totally normal, nothing to worry about. Okay. What I want to do is, I just want to have a little listen to your bowel sounds, okay? So again, just relax, breathe as normal, and I'm just going to have a little listen. Yeah, everything sounded absolutely fine. Okay, Now we're going to move down to your hips and legs. So I just want to check for your hip alignment and flexibility, okay? So just sit up straight. Just want to observe your hips here. Just going to press against them. Any pain, discomfort? Okay, that's good. Okay. So now I just want to do a reflex test. Pretty sure you've just seen one of these before. So I'm going to lightly tap underneath your knee. Just want to see your reflexes, okay? So just relax your legs off the bed. Perfect. I'm just going to lightly tap. Okay, I'm just going to do the other side. Looks normal there. And finally, I'm just going to take a look down at your toes here, and can you wiggle them for me? Perfect. Yep, everything looks fine with your little toes. Okay, so now I do want to check your feet. I'm just going to check them for any swelling, discoloration or dry skin. So what I want you to do is just put your feet up here on my knees. Yep, perfect. So I'm just going to take this torch here and I just want to have a closer look at your feet. Any discoloration. See a little bit of dry skin already, just in between the toes. Do you ever moisturise your feet? Sometimes. Okay, that's fine. I would recommend, trying to remember to moisturise them as soon as you get out of the shower when they're a little bit damp, and try not to put socks on straight after. It is good to let your feet breathe a little bit and properly dry before putting socks on. Okay. Okay. And again, with your feet, we want to do a little sensory check. So again, got these little cotton balls, and this side is dull. Okay. So have you got ticklish feet? Tell me if it gets too much at all. Alright. So again, no looking. So you can just look straight at me. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Perfect. Did really well. Okay, so everything looked perfectly normal, no signs of concerns at all, but I would recommend just coming in, seeing us maybe once a year, just to give you a once over and make sure everything's fine, okay? So thank you so much for coming in today, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.